like expect to talk like that. And you have to.
Welcome. Twitch.tv/MeaslyMeatloaf. We have another regularly scheduled stream for you folks tonight. Simply sit back, relax, and enjoy. Welcome to chat. A few housekeeping rules. A reminder that bone scraps can be redeemed for many interesting rewards. And also, no talking during the show unless it's in chat. In which case, talking is encouraged. Which is a wonderful place for many kinds of streams. Personally, I'm a fan of MeaslyMeatloaf, twitch.tv/MeaslyMeatloaf, to be precise. One of my favorite shows that I've been catching up on is, I believe it's called Surf. And, I'll have to check my notes. Here's my favorite stream. Here we go. Observant audience members may notice some new bone scrap. While we're waiting, might as well vamp a bit. What to talk about? We got more ghouls. That's fun. And I think the viewers of twitch.tv/MeaslyMeatloaf will enjoy their company. Of course, some ghouls can be ghoulier than others. Such is the way of Twitch. A new chat member. Now remember, no eating while you watch the stream, as long as the streamer is cooking, because that would be rude. As long as you wait to dig into your beef curry. And perhaps we could even feature it on a future episode of twitch.tv/MeaslyMeal. Only drinking will be allowed. That is correct. Not too much, for that would be rude. Which viewer solo saw live? You're on thin ice. But I will let it slide. As long as you didn't enjoy the meal. Another reminder. There are some new rewards that the streamer has graciously added. Please feel free to peruse the bone scrapper. Perhaps specifically the one called Revive Streamer. But not to push the issue too much. We just need bone scraps to continue, of course. The show can't run on no budget. Solo Saw live steps up to the plate. Thank you for your kind participation. The streamer will now be revived.
Sorry, everybody. Cooking always leaves me dead tired. Welcome to the MeaslyMeal Challenge 2. Allow me to wipe up a little bit. I seem to have got a bit of red on me. Ghoul, a towel? Oh well, I'll make do. Apologies for the delay, everybody. I know it's been it's so red. It's been a measly 10 months since we last found ourselves in this space. And I think that it's high time that we did some cooking. And as always, before we cook, it's always a really good idea to wash one's hands and wash one's face and wash one's teeth. Mr. Meal, a longtime collaborator and friend of the stream, has once more graciously invited me into my own home to prepare food for a hungry and waiting audience.
Welcome.
Hello, Joel. Can I call you Joel Meal?
Mr. is fine.
Hello, mister. It's plenty good to see you these days. I appreciate the new upgrades.
Of course. We only want the best for our streamer.
Well, it seems you caught me red-handed, everybody, but there's no reason one can't cook while guilty. Today I'll be bringing to you a classic of friends everywhere and appreciators of fine dining and podcasting. That would be Taco Bell's Naked Chicken Chalupa, with a bit of a Dorito-blasted twist. Oh, ghouls, would you perhaps... Oh, that one's hungry. Would you perhaps get me the chicken from the kitchen, please? Didn't know I had that much blood in me. Mr. Meal, have you seen the state that I found myself in post-revival?
It is reasonable to find oneself a little discombobulated.
Cool, there's also 2 more pieces of chicken in the kitchen there. Not in the oven. You know, big old cold box in the corner of the room that you end up putting food. Thank you so much. Now, the Naked Chicken Chalupa, Mr. Meal, I think your sound system's getting a bit of feedback. Is that part of the security system? We don't want our guests getting too comfortable now, do we? There's so much red in my kitchen. The Naked Chicken Chalupa is a variation on the classic chalupa or taco-style food stuff. Oh, very good. He was looking a little feisty. Except, get this, instead of a tortilla, we're using breaded and baked chicken in the shape of a taco shell. So what you want to do is you want to get your chicken breasts, you want to drain them. Some came in a package like this, some came in a package like that. I don't question how the ghouls do it, I don't question how their ingredients get to me. Lovely. Really. Wow. That blood was in my mouth seemingly for 10 months, and I can feel it on my teeth. Spontent, that doesn't say turkey, that says chicken.
We can also see it on your teeth.
Oh, I'm ever so glad to hear it, my friend. Mr. Meal, what have you been spending your time doing since the last stream that we did together?
Ping pong.
The animation or the activity?
The activity.
Now, are you,
I get a couple of pals to gather around and ping a ball and perhaps even a pong.
Now, do you, break into most of your friends' houses and, leave them dead and still streaming for a year? Or is that just a special bond between the two of us over there, Mr. Meal?
I do like to break into songs sometimes.
That's really
If that answers your question.
Can we hear anything original, or are you mainly a covers guy?
I'm not much of a writer, but I'm afraid any renditions I performed would be far too accurate for Twitch's TOS.
Oh, you think that they might smack us with the old band hammer? Now, we couldn't have that. Now, to shape your chicken breast into, I really hope these are bone-free, sorry, this school's new. He's not used to the camera activity of it all. Now, to get your chicken breast into your proper chalupa shape, you need to really adjust. You have to hit it quite hard, making a lovely streaming environment for... That's enough of that. I said that's enough of that! This is why you wear aprons, everybody. Now, we will need to be doing this with the next 5 pieces of chicken, or whatever bird the ghoul got. But we don't want things to get too loud in here, so we'll have multiple people doing it at once. I forgot to get another meat tenderizer, so we'll have to go with the tools that we're going with right now. Now, as you saw, at any stage of this cooking experience, you yourself can add something to the recipe. You can add salt, add a pint of water to the streamer's rumbly tummy, or you can add ingredients. But keep in mind, only 3 ingredients have been set aside to be added. It will be revealed when the time comes. You want it broadly in a rounder shape such as this, so that it can be formed more easily into a chalupa-like shell. We will stack these on this plate over here for later as we pound out the rest of our meat. Now remember, when using raw chicken, it is always best to sanitize every workplace you are in to stop juices from spreading throughout your kitchen. Now let us hammer out our second piece of chicken. And if I hear a fucking peep, we might have a couple issues. How's everybody at home doing? Mr. Meal, do we have any chat members who are interacting with us tonight? Or is chat dead? We might have to use the revive chat function.
Some of our beloved returning chat members.
The boom mic's visible.
Who seem to be joining us today. Chat member Solosad Live's birthday today.
That's
Happy birthday, Solosad.
That's also an issue. Okay, great, man. That's fine. As you can see right now, ska is just skyrocketing. We get a crash zoom on that?
I'd like to issue a quick correction. My apologies, streamer. The birthday was a mistake. You will be disciplined over this transgression.
Allow me. That's fine. Oh. Now, while doing this, your parchment paper may break from the incredible stress it finds itself under. But that is no excuse to not keep going. Stress has never slowed anyone down who really mattered anyway. Now, Mr. Mr. Meal, I found myself awake with incredible knowledge of tenderizing chicken and the early stages preparing the naked chicken chalupa. I did not find myself with any information about Taco Bell as an organization, nor about the further steps to be taken when making this recipe. Could you, shoot a little bit of info my way there, brother?
For sure. One moment. Our ghoul is retrieving some information, and I'm getting a punch card in now. Bell.
Really?
Inc. The restaurant serves a variety of Mexican-inspired food.
Is that so?
2018, Taco Bell serves over 2 customers each year at 7,000 restaurants. 49% of owned and operated by franchisees and licensees. Does that answer your question?
More than readily. And I hope chat members were taking notes, because there will be a test. Now let's get this crummy piece of chicken-encrusted parchment paper out of here. For our final 2 pieces of chicken have found themselves already quite scallopinied and will need no further pounding. This one of that. And this one's a bit of a baby, so let's pound it just for the fun of it, everybody. I hope you're following along at home. Your Measly Media branded meal kits should have arrived in the gate a couple days ago. Did we send those out? Can I get like a... Let's hope you went to Safeway today, ladies and germs. Oh, a lot of red on this one.
Brings out the flavor.
This, oh, we don't need these. We don't need this till the next cooking step. Sorry about that, Ghoul. He's new. Doesn't get the cameras or cooking. Some fucking people, I swear to God. Now that's successfully fucking beat within an inch of its life.
If you are unhappy with the Ghoul's performances, they will be taken care of.
That's unnerving. I do hope you know that. Was that what you were going for? Because if so, great job, sir.
I'm sorry, let me be more clear. I'm not used to these types of interactions. If you are having trouble with any of the ghouls, they will be beaten to death. Does that answer your question?
No, please! No! Mr. Meal, what's the next step?
I believe it's something to do with breading the chicken.
Oh, aren't you right? But as I said, it's always best to clean down your surfaces after a bit of a spill. I use non-branded vanilla-based spray to keep all the wear and tear off the...
I used pre-ground pork rinds crumbs that I bought at Amazon. But you can grind whole pork rinds yourself in a food processor. If all you have are Doritos, that's fine too.
I was really worried for a second there, as I woke up with a certain amount of information in my head, and I knew for a fact there are no pork rinds in this kitchen. Am I right, everybody? Come on. Yeah, fucking just... Okay. So we will need a dredging plate for our egg/cream mixture, and we will need a dredging plate for our spices and for our ground up Doritos. Now normally one might, really beautiful droplet of blood right in the bottom of my mortar and pestle, and so much sprayed up my wall. Oh well, this is why we keep ghouls on hand. I feel normal today. I think I feel more normal than I have in years. I think blood stains jade. I'm assuming that you have a jade cookware in your home, Mr. Meal. From the fridge / anywhere in the kitchen could go fetch me an egg and some whipping cream and some Doritos and some flour.
Oh, be young again on camera.
What, did you have any starring roles in your youth, Mr. Mail?
That's enough questions.
I'm so sorry, of course, yeah. Flour, of course, thank you. Yeah, first, yeah, it won't happen again. Yeah, thank you. May I? Mayo?
Mayo?
Is that a suggestion, or...
I believe it's a pun. Ooh.
Never mind. Egg. Egg. Now, some people would say to use a shallow plate or somewhat, but I don't like making a mess in my kitchen, so I'm a bowl type of guy. Egg. And cooking is seldom an exact science. It's less about measurement and more about what your mama used to do. So when you went to Taco Bell as a kid, remember how much milk your mother added.
Solo Star Live poses an interesting question. They say, does the streamer know? Oh.
That is an interesting question. I must say that I do not know.
Unfortunately, there's no bone scrap incentive for that.
Take a fork, whisk it up. All day long, you'll have good luck. And before you do anything, always remember to preheat your oven to 400 degrees. And be careful, you might not be able to see the dial, as it's usually behind a bag of Doritos. We have our dredging liquid in our egg mixture. And next, in another bowl, we will mix together, I'm going to say, a classic cracker moment from the... Come on. It seems I've messed up. I will endeavor in future to not do as such. I'm going to take 1 cup of flour, add it into my dredging bowl. Then, in my mortar, or possibly my pestle, I shall add black peppercorns and my fromage nacho cheese Doritos, so as in I can create a crumble with which I can fumble around all my chicken. Mr. Meal, am I missing any ingredients for my...
Who's to say?
I believe you used to say, sir, you put this whole thing on and you're keeping me here.
Well, let me check my notes. Not keeping you here. You're here on your own.
Oh, how sweet to be a Dorit. One could use pre-ground black pepper, but I just like to spark things up in the kitchen a little bit. With just a really nice, just a real good... You wanna, it's all about creating, a kitchen is more than a room in the house, it's a home for your food. And if you love the food that you're putting into your body, you're gonna take the extra time, the extra finesse, just to get things at that extra level of right, with quite a few whole, just big ol' kernels of black pepper in there, just for a positive mouth-body experience. Now, are there any spices that I want to be adding into this mixture so I can knock it up a notch, Mr. Meal? As, after all, food is your middle name.
Let's not reveal too much about Mr. Meal to the audience.
Sorry, sir.
In a separate bowl. Mixed together. Sorry, a little voice crack there. In a separate bowl, you'll want to mix together the ground Dorito rinds with flour, garlic powder, paprika, chili powder, salt, and cayenne pepper if you're wanting to add some heat to the seasoning. Any further question?
And the ghouls are part of it? Wow. Happy Halloween, everybody. I assume, again, I've not been awake. Anyone you've seen on this stream probably hasn't been me. I've not been conscious or alive for, by my estimate, exactly 10 months. That puts us at Halloween? Just after? Okay. Well, can we do Halloween next year, Mr. Meal? Probably off talking with the neighbors. I've heard they've been given a real ruckus recently, and that won't come up later. Garlic power and onion power.
Oh, Halloween!
Are
favorite times of the year.
Are quite similar to each other in.
We can do Halloween every year. That sounds nice. Perhaps we could make a stream bone scraps goal incentive or whatever you do.
Now, Mr. Meal, or Mr. Meal, I apologize.
Excuse you.
Mr. Meal, I'm sensing a bit of a Muppet patois. Are you from the Henson region? Fucking sorry I asked, man.
Do something. A streamer. It might be getting out of line.
Okay. There's no need to turn on the machine. I've learned my mistakes in the past, and I don't need the machine to be turned on because I'm completely brainwashed and on your side, Mr. Meal.
Could be on.
The machine. I don't know if the machine.
Ah, there it is. Now, have we learned our lesson?
Yes. I will not talk about any.
Hey, you're in the
Hey,
shot.
you're in the shot.
He's also getting bad sound, though. Can we.
He's also getting bad sound.
That's that.
Also, that's a
Sorry.
Wow, really good prop comedy on this one. Mr. Meal, you cut off a little bit. I think you're. Are you going through a tunnel right now?
Perhaps I was standing in the wrong place.
Yeah, there's all sorts of, like, you guys can't see it, but there's all sorts of weird, like, arcane pipes and wires just out of shot. I assume that's how Mr.
Oh, I
Meal...
love those.
I would assume you... I'd hope you love them. It's
Never
your
make
house,
a
man.
house a home.
Too much, I will say that the flour to coating mixture should be higher than this. As you'll see, this has a very floury... Whoa. Sorry, time stopped for a second there. Is that another feature of your kitchen, sir?
It has its quirks.
Any fans of quirks and quarks out there? That's another Measly Media product, if I've ever heard one. It's these guys talking about science. It's really bad. Oh, no, it already happened before stream. Yeah, it's not. Thank you. Yeah. I heard the word circumcised. I don't like where this is going.
Oh, my apologies if I correct. I was simply stating that one cannot be circumcised too many times.
I would say that one can really usually not be circumcised more than once. And I bet you won't hear Binging with Bitchhole talk about that shit! Only real cooking streamers allowed!
My technique.
What's his name? Anthony? Joel?
I believe his name is Rhea or something.
Binging with Babbage?
Yeah.
You want to get this dredge to the right amount of yummy, the right amount of flavor blasted, but primarily you want it to be peppery. God,
Andrew Rhea.
There is
Or
blood everywhere.
But it is spelled R-E-A. Now what does that say?
It says Rhea.
Very good. Ooh.
Am I going to be needing these bananas later, sir?
If you require a snack.
Mr. Meal really feels like a Frank Oz character the more I hear you speak. Ta-da! Yeah, it's we're all about pratfalls and crop comedy around here. You're gonna want to have a parchment-lined baking sheet, the most low noise of the lined baking sheet. You don't need to worry too much about having it covered, as you're gonna have more parchment paper in V shapes underneath your cutlets, so that when you bake them, hopefully they will retain that taco shell yummy goodness. So we will begin quickly. We must get the fork out of the dredging liquid. This guy's eating corn nuts. Spontan. Dandy Pack. The best nuts in... Also took my nanner, so I will not be having a snack later just for... I don't know if Crafty is still out there. It's fine. So take your absolutely fucking decimated pieces of... take your... The ghoul has let me know that he will be taking a smoke break, and we'll be back soon. There's a good one. Ooh. So you want to really coat her fully in the egg and cream mixture. And then, wouldn't be a MeaslyMeal challenge if it weren't a little bit distraught. Next, you're gonna want to onto your. There's so much orange on me. You want to get her folded up, cinched up real nice. Yeah, great stuff. Could I have a ghoul handing me fresh pieces of parchment every time? The tall one. Now, if you were expecting to serve 8 dinner guests, prepare for the... That's great, man. Maybe on... Yeah, fucking... Where do you find these guys? So yeah, so this, you want to form this into the shape of like a hard taco shell. That's gonna go right there. I'm gonna put this here. Let's see if we can find an actual, yeah. So, as you folks might have noticed, we're making a Taco Bell content. I know another stream that does that. I don't know if Mr. Meal mentioned it beforehand, but we're doing a bit of a themed meme this time. It's the Surf and Turf MeaslyMeal challenge. That's right. And we're making it for a pretty captive audience. Oh, so funny. You want to just give it a little whoop, a little whoop, a little so it retains its shape once baked for approximately 20 to 30 minutes. Just chuck that in that corner there. Put that in that corner there. You want them milky. You want them silky. Why did I start with the little ones first? The bit. Thank you. Mr. Meal, thanks, man. When he gets back from his drive, he seems pretty kind of like a Gus Fring type individual. He's doing little B plots while I, Walter White, obviously, I'm kind of going crazy with my wife in here. Mr. Meal, do these ghouls have names?
Whoa, it's funny you'd ask. Since last stream, one of our ghouls has actually gained independence, we could say. Not in a literal sense, because he is still very much under my control, but he does have a name.
And is that name Independence?
No. Perhaps the ghoul would wish to introduce himself. Or you might not be able to talk, in which case I can do it. But this is a big moment.
Wow, both... Am I... Do you want me in the shot, or... Cheese. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah.
Look, this isn't being recorded.
No?
Rest assured.
We're not streaming this one?
This one's for my personal collection.
Hey, yeah. I love it here. We're gonna... What are you doing, man? Have you been in a kitchen before? I'm scared of the other one. He killed me before. I saw you... What? Yeah, okay. Yeah, where do you find these guys? Or do you, like, make them? Are they, like, your spawn? Is it like Minions where there's one really big one?
Oh, the big one is called Gru. And no. Well, sort of. It's a little bit of column A and a little bit of column... Well, I shan't say on the stream.
What have I become? Scary, scary stuff, everybody. Okay, did we get another baking pan? Another baking sheet? Uh-oh. Sorry.
You seem uncomfortable.
got...
Perhaps we could make it more comfortable for you.
Yeah, you're not gonna make it cold again. Oh. Yeah, this is more like last time. I like that. Gotta flash my wing smile. Oh, I do like to be beside the seaside. I do like to be beside the sea. So much chicken on my hands. The dredging part, that's gonna take you a while. Mainly because you have to fucking deal with all this shit. It's really alarming to see my hands bright red when making chicken. Shouldn't be bleeding that much, but no, that's, I guess, my own blood. Oh. Now, if one of our audience members ends up getting eggshell in their chicken, would that be a bad thing, Mr. Meal, or are we trying to punish them with this bitch?
Would you like to see something cool?
Sure, man.
Oh, hold on. Check this out.
Check this out.
Oh,
Oh,
not doing it.
it's not doing it anymore.
Huh. I'll have to have a
Cool look into that.
In the meantime.
In the meantime.
You know what?
You don't want you getting too comfortable.
Now allow me to wash my hands, everybody, and we can move on to the next part. Now, as appetizing as this looks, everybody, if you find yourself in a situation like this, do not eat the chicken. I hear that. Oh my god. Oh my god. Someone's at the door. Please, is it someone at the door? Is it someone coming to this house and this location?
I don't find that very likely.
Oh, okay.
I wouldn't worry about that if I were you.
Oh, what a relief that I get to keep
No one
doing
will be
this.
disturbing us in the middle of our cooking.
Well, there you have it, folks. 1, 2, 3 chicken chalupa shells. 4, 5, 6 delicious naked chicken chalupa shells. If you find yourself with a wad of meat to spare, you're doing the process wrong. Enough kidding around. Time to get these puppies into the oven. Could a ghoul on one of their iPhone 4s set me a timer for 15 minutes? Oh my fucking god, there's so much chicken. on my counter. Rightio then. We won't be needing our foil anymore, so we're gonna put that right back there in the cupboard. These spices, definitely contaminated, but what isn't? I believe your ghoul alarm went off, sir. Has another one spawned?
Oh, that happens from time to time. I wouldn't concern yourself with matters beyond your understanding.
Thank you. Now, Mr. Meal, what classification of being would you call yourself? Because every time I've seen you personally, it's always given me a bit of a headache, but,
It's a very personal question.
but it's for completely innocuous reasons, so I can cook for you better.
What kind of being would you consider yourself to be? Twitch.tv/MeaslyMeatloaf.
Well, I don't know. I use the terms like buy and pan pretty interchangeably, but I'm kind of down for whatever.
Perhaps we can arrange something after the stream.
Don't twist my arm. Please don't twist my arm.
We have a variety of ghouls. And that's all I'll say on the matter.
Always forgetting things, me. Must be the 10-month coma that I found myself in. Not bitter. In fact, I'm quite sweet. Oh, gosh. Take yourself a sponge, the cleanest of cleaning implements, and really just, because you're going to get a lot of flour and chicken and red caked in there if you're doing this right. Oh my god. And just really, just scream her off. Just, because we can't have any bad juju getting into our good food. I'm broken. Now, after this, Mr. Meal, if I'm not mistaken, we're going to be making a creamy avocado ranch film, or dressing, if you will, to put onto these chicken chalupas, and also some other fillings, is that right?
That sounds correct to me.
Ooh, boy. Now, is this recipe keto-friendly, Mr. Meal?
Of course. I know that you must be on a keto diet. Or I should say, I assume.
I'm not. Have many Twitch streamers you met been keto?
Well, they all have, but I'll assume. I never thought to ask.
Also, where is your voice coming from?
Oh,
Silly question. Could Ghoul pass me some lettuce and some tomatoes so we can make some shreddis and some tomate throws? Like a bat out of hell. Can we pass me a tomato hand to hand? I was really worried about that one, gonna be perfectly honest. Wow! Now, if you find your lettuce salty after getting it from the grocery or pre-shredded, getting it from the grocery market / bin, you might want to give it a little rinse. Now, camera goal, I want you focusing on the cutting board and the cutting board alone, okay?
A big thank you to viewer of Solo Salad Live, who has redeemed the reward Streamer Eats 100 Eggs.
I thought I had taken that one out. We got critters! We got critters! There's critters!
Oh, it's a perfectly normal part of cooking.
These are the good critters. Aw.
I didn't say that.
Okay. Can I also be very gently passed an avocado, please, from the ghouls out there in the penis gallery. Speaking of penis gallery, this framing is leaving nothing to the imagination. What's just... something's beeped? Probably missed it. One of the critters, of course. Now you want to take your longest knife and just really, most of this stuff you don't need. Now if we're doing this to, well, someone was hungry. Good thing we're cooking enough for all the ghouls to get a little bit. Now, if you want to do this the proper Taco Bell way, you want to disrespect your vegetables really as much as you possibly can. You can get a bit of, ghouls, can I get a bit of red on this? Lovely. Now that doesn't pick up on camera much, but if you know anything about Taco Bell, you know that they use as old of an ingredient as possible, and poorly seasoned, but there's nothing we are around here, it's poor. Someone in chat, sorry, I sometimes get little brain messages from some of the implants. Did someone in chat just say they would finger my salad?
No sexual content on the stream, please.
Now we're going to toss this ever so lightly with some more Dorito dust, so as to infuse a little bit of that shitty air that you would classically get in your Taco Bell space, and we'll coat them in olive oil so that they remain paper fresh like the day they were born. It smells ungodly good in here. That pick up on camera? Did we get some good visuals off that? And you want to massage your
The
grades.
camera ghoul was distracted, I believe, and was busy filming your penis.
Oh, not again. You don't have that X-ray camera on, do you? Shit. Whoa. Crazy stuff going on in the kitchen today, everybody. And being careful not to leave all your ingredients on a counter that actively has raw chicken on it. That would be ideal. Next up, you want to clear off any additional red, as you're about to get quite a bit of red on the cutting board now. Now, I personally prefer to, ooh, it's squirting, to just get a little bit off the top of your ketchup machine.
I'd like to remind the streamer of no sexual content on the stream, please. This stream is for children exclusively, and me, Mr. Meal.
For me. Thank you. Mr. Meal, do I have to use this to process my tomatoes? Or is it...
Of course!
Okay. Just gonna... do what I can for the food-safe processes. Oh, wow. Yeah? Oh, so to stop something from happening. Always make sure to, Are we good? We're good? It's level? Okay. I can't start cutting until we're all approved. All sides of things. It steamed a little bit. I don't know if that picked up on...
You may have to give it some more elbow grease.
I'm trying to keep my elbows ungreased. If that's all the same to you, Mr. Meal. That is your real fucking name. This is fucking bad, man.
Cool. I think the streamer would like another punishment.
No, I don't know.
I seem to be...
Oh, I like that one! Do one of the other two! I like that one!
Or the other one.
Like the one you're beating right now. Beat one of the other two of the three people sitting over there. Yeah! Yeah! Thank you. Oh. not used to the machine being used on someone else. Hurts, don't it? And if you want a Hertz donut, that will be the recipe that we're making on next year's MeaslyMeal challenge. Now, once you've rough chopped up your veggies, you can give them a bit more of a fine passover, I assume is okay, to get a uniform dicing going on. And we're going to leave these in the same tossed salad and scrambled eggs that we find our lettuce in. That's slits of lettuce. Now, can people in chat at home, you'll have to communicate this to Mr. Meal, let me know if all of our audio effects are coming through clearly. I wouldn't want anything to be muffled or loud. As if the mic is peaking at all, let us know, and we'll let us know. Quicker next time. Hey, quicker next time on the Zooms, okay? Wow, this one's lively. So you want to just really appetizingly dice up all of your tomatoes. Again, if you're recreating a Taco Bell recipe, you want to get into the mind of someone who would be making this at Taco Bell. Is it hot in here? Everybody else getting... Yeah, you just want to be uncomfortable. You want to be phlegmy, you want to be Remy, and you want to be Flemington Steel. Now, would a ghoul be able to pass me the ranch? Ranch! 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 I like Bring out the ranch! Thank you. Wow, still sealed. Ranch. The beautiful contrast between my red stained skin really makes my eyes have a healthy yellow glint to them, which I really appreciate. Now, one might think that keeping blood or bloodstitute in one's mouth while lying on a table would mainly affect the teeth, but I've found other areas greater affected by the matter. Perhaps the blood all pooled in my face. I'll have to review the footage. Oh, sorry, I forgot this is not being recorded, so...
And no sexual content, please.
Am I being sexual, or was the chat going off that time?
That one was you. You were talking about the blood pooling. Presumably, in your...
In my face! In my
this
face!
Is a children's string.
Dull knife. If only had a sharper cutting implement.
Stop complaining!
Sorry. Was that you reading one of the chat messages? Avocado. We're making a bit of a guac-stitute. Avocado style dressing that we can splorp on our chalupas. So you want to just, putting the blade in might be a good idea. I can't imagine who might be fired for not having the blade in my food processor, but that's not my call. So you want to really just...
A reminder to our loyal viewers that at any time you could redeem bone scrap awards such as add more salt, add more ingredients, or add more water.
I hunger for your touch, my love. Tender ghoul lovin'. There's a pool of blood on the ground that I hadn't seen yet. Always get avocados that are ripe enough to use, and hands that are slippery enough to drop your avocado. Jesus fucking Christ.
Twitch user Solo-Sci-Fi ponders, what happens if you revive an already alive streamer? To which I say, who's to say? Nothing good, probably.
Avocado. Is that 20 minutes I hear? Let's put another 5 minutes on that timer.
I believe it was 15 you asked for.
If that's true, then sorry. Ring-a-ling. Hour 20 minutes I bring. No. So, sorry about that, everybody. Now, Mr. Meal, do you believe that you're going to make an appearance while we're serving this to our fine guests out there? I would suggest against.
I'm not one for making public appearances, but we'll see what happens.
This is a... Sorry, a ghost flew at me. I doubt it showed up on camera. This is a ripe avocado. It's so creamy, you barely need to make the guac. It flows like... It flows like butter, stings like a bee. Do we get another avocado? Or just, nice. Just as bad. If not worse. But I'm not one to waste food. This is... We're going to be limited on the amount of avocado that we have in this ranch-based mixin'. But I'm nothing if not conservative. Yeah, now we're cooking with gas. Live avocados, they always never cease to amaze me. That's ranch, all right. Man, a culinary. I'm so red. A culinary. I'll get bashful when I'm on camera. A culinary majesty. That's like a travesty. Now, Mr. Meal, our guests, they can't just eat food. Surely we need something to pair them with. Did we get any drinks orders?
Oh, it's funny you should ask. There are
Oh, cool.
3 drinks on the menu tonight. Do you know what they are?
Yeah, of course I do. You implanted information into my head upon today, what feels to me as if it were my birth. I've been alive for minutes, years, days, who knows. It really does smell like lovely baked chicken in here, actually. Please, God, help me! Someone!
Could we get a ghoul on this?
Not quite done. One of our... Whoa. Hey. Go home, ghoul. You're looking a little drunk. Or your beer about to be, as we have 3 beverages we're going to be making today. 1, another Taco Bell classic. 2, if you're British or if you're American, another silly little in-character bit, and 1 meal replacement for one of our viewers and guests, as they have specific dietary restrictions that we must be seen to. I will be prepping the first 2 of these drinks. Could a ghoul, off camera so we can't give away our secret recipe, prepare one of our house reds? Oh, Henry. You might know him, you might like him. Friend of the stream and Measly moderator and man of the music, plays Kevin on Surf and Turf, open season, and beyond. Sometimes I can still hear his voice. Sorry. You know, there's some things about this job I do love. Now, if there's one thing we know about Kevin in Surf and Tooth, he likes a little drink that we call Mountain Dew's Baja Blast. And we're going to be doing a bit of a spiked, mic'd version of this. But first we got to make the Baja Blast the way they make it every single morning.
Sounds like a timer.
That chicken is almost the right color. Take your Measly Media supplied Caffrey's Irish Ale pint glass, and you want to do 3 parts Mountain Dew green soda, followed by 2 parts Powerade Blue. And that, my friends, is how you make one Baja Blast. Kinda tastes like it, but for our pal Henry, it can't just be a normal Baja Blast. This guy's gotta get on the sauce, if you know what I mean. Imagine Henry standing right here. Unfortunately, we can't have him on camera for obvious reasons. But our little guy Henry, he likes a little bit of a kick in his bick. So we'll offset with a little bit of extra green, a little bit of extra blue. That's a free pour of 1 part blue curacao. Also what they add to every single Baja Blast you've ever drank in a can. And if you didn't get drunk off of it, you should have been drinking more. And finally, 2 shots of vodka. The sweet sensation of a Taco Bell breakfast. Yummy. And you can recreate this beverage at home any day of the week as long as you ingredients. Mr. Meal, it's dark again. Is this the plan this time? It was supposed to be dark.
Sometimes a little darkness is the perfect chicken soup for the soul.
Well, I guess for the next recipe, you're gonna have to just imagine it while we, I've got a ghoul up on a ladder. I can see up there they're replacing some of the big light bulbs. Now you might be wondering, it's the same kitchen as last year, and yet, last year we could kind of see a frickin' thing that's going on. We don't like you here. We don't like you in this dream. And I hate my audience. Sorry, I was told to be antagonistic, or I believe myself to be antagonistic. Well, it seems that the ghoul is proffering me to go down into the pantry and get some additional ingredients. I'll be right back. Well, everybody, we didn't have anything in the pantry, so we'll just have to stick with this. And if you're thinking that things look a little bit different, your eyes changed. And that's a service that was supplied for free around here. Wow. So red. Of course. Now, you might have heard of sex on the beach, sex in the driveway, and sex on the brain. This is our slutty little combo that we like to call the sex within reach. For one Reese Bonzo dog.
Oh, God, help!
Friend of the stream. Friend of mine since the right young age. And quiet if he knows what's good for him. Bit of a Dutch angle we're going for here, and we're cooking our chicken in a bit of a Dutch oven. Convection on. I'm going to turn it down to 300 to keep baking on some of that residual. Don't forget to wipe away your wet crackers. and we'll be able to sort. So for that, we will be needing, once more, blue curacao, the bluest of all liquors, which we add pretty much for the color. Malibu, your vodka-filled rum of choice. Cointreau, it makes things taste a bit more orange than blue curacao does, and I don't want it to be overwhelmingly blue, so let's just add both of them. Now, one might classically shake this cocktail, but that would involve getting ice from elsewhere in this building, and I don't want to see what turns up in the water that we pour around here, so we will shake it dry. It looks like the ghouls did all my dishes before I got here. That's very nice of them. You take your liquid measure, be it a jigger, be it a pourer, be it a lover. Go, how could I forget, the necessary ingredient for any sex-based beverage, peach schnapps. Mine of choice is not very good. 1 part peach schnapps, measure it this time. As this person we want to live, but not very long. 1 part Malibu, 1/2 parts each blue curacao and Cointreau, little lids around here. The other lid is black, on a black background. Wonder why I couldn't find it. Now, based on the setup in here, Mr. Meal, how do we plan on getting our ingredients to all of our viewing audience? Really looks like it's raw chicken in that bowl, don't it? Or that would be kind of silly.
You send it to our viewers by, well, let's call it ghoul mail.
Let's call it ghoul mail. And then you want to be liberal.
It's like Kelly mail for the modern age.
With a nice 2 shots of vodka on this one.
Electronic mail. But for the modern man.
Now, one would classically water this down with water, but we're going to add just a splash of that blue Powerade, because Trent is an athlete and likes his sports. Now, no ice, so we just got to give it a cursory little joie, 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 and now that's ready to be enjoyed. Windex ahoy. That's lovely. Our chicken smells just time to be ready to be brought out, and we can prepare our meals, perhaps cut to a few messages, and then get them ready for our audience. They appear to be on the edges of their seats, and those seats, their edges, quite sharp. One of these is very well cooked. The others could use a little time. We're going to pop one more interval of 5 minutes on that timer. Now, it's often necessary to fuck around this much when you're cooking, as very few times will you find yourself having planned out for months and months and months and months how your meal was going to go. Now, if we're going to be serving this gunk, we're going to need some plates, but a ghoul has very politely, and without use of any rude hand gestures, let me know that our meal replacement for the final member of the Surf and Turf team, Chris, the Vampire Mortensen, is ready to be displayed. And I'll leave it up to my good friend. I've not asked. Are you the one who's giving themselves a name? Jome. Oh, for the taste test? Oh, of course. Oh, but of course. Now, I gotta be careful. This is a new shirt, and I don't want to get any red on it. And wouldn't you know it, it's delightful. Fresh, too. Still quite warm. Quite warm. We have our beverages, and soon we shall plate our meals. We run the full gamut of colors and the full gamut of heights of our 3 Surf and Turf cast members. Oh golly, oh gosh, oh boy. I think it's time for an unforgettable luncheon. Let's yum it up. Where are my gloves? Now, Mr. Meal, when you sent this recipe to me in my head, I thought, surely there's no way this can serve, what, 6, 8, 10, 14 people?
Surely.
Shh. Don't call me that. Now that's a classic joke. That's a stolen joke for certain chat members to perhaps not read into at all. Ow, ow, ow! No! The machine was turned on for blood annoyance. If our ghouls could perhaps prepare one of our chat member or our audience members, it would seem the time is close at hand for a meal to be served. And the other ones can be served while I have a official business meeting with my good friend Cheb Meals. And we maybe cut to black because I might have to use the little chef's room. And we can't have those very loud noises, as if you could look behind the camera, you would see the toilet. No walls in this one, huh? Mr. Meal, if that is your real Okay, sir, I don't see any of the ghouls, but I'm ready to serve up an unforgettable luncheon. I just need to... It's still quite dark in here.
Oh, yes, the stream. I forgot. Me and the ghouls have something to attend to, but feel free to finish up by yourself.
Absolutely. I'll see to... And, what do you want to happen to our...
Goodbye.
I thought... Okay. Hey, hey guys. I know. I'm bringing the lights up. Jesus fucking Christ. I know. Okay. Hi. Welcome. Welcome to the MeaslyMeal Challenge. I know. What the? Shh. They're leaving right now. Do you guys? Don't. Now, Henry, don't. This is not how I wanted. Oh. Okay.
They didn't get your other hair. That seems like an error.
Welcome to my home, guys. Obviously not ideal circumstances. I can see the car leaving. So as long as it looks like you guys are having a bad time, he said none of this is being recorded or going out live. I think this is just for fucking him.
Okay.
Let's eat some chicken. Chris, I'm sorry, but
what is this?
you know Surf and Turf, how you're like a vampire?
Yeah.
That's appropriate food.
Oh, it's
For
vampire beverage.
it's vampire beverage. We couldn't get name brand.
That's a tall pour.
I didn't do it, man.
This doesn't seem very vegetarian.
Oh no.
To be honest.
I'm beyond words and you're beyond meat, man. I mean, it's better than chicken. You wanna?
Do I have to drink it?
Even in times like
I
these,
don't
it's gonna
know.
crack me up.
I don't know if you can see this right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just
How's you guys' Saturday going? Dig in, by the way, but don't stand on occasion.
It's going bad.
Is it Saturday still?
Oh no, I just woke up.
Oh, okay.
So, based on my knowledge, Mr. Meal was kind of sick of us not having. Oh, your hands are just free, Chris?
Well, hand free. I guess I could free you if you have it.
Fishy,
Oh.
baby.
Do you want? Should I
This is lovely.
Here, if I could.
Yeah. You guys ever had Taco Bell before? Oh yeah. Mr. Meal, based on the information that he's plugged into my brain, real big fan of Surf and Turf. I don't think a big fan of you three guys.
Oh.
But you know how Surf and Turf keeps getting canceled and like moved back?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, speaking of that, I do have a midterm this Tuesday, so
Fuck yeah, I also have a thing.
So as far as Mr. Meal knows, I'm gonna kill you guys after we enjoy this delicious meal. That being
delicious
said,
yes.
we have other ways of going about doing this. How's that working for you, Reese? Is that good?
Okay, don't joke.
I can't quite get to
Do you want me to, hold on. Would you like me to,
I think I've got this.
Do you want me to
Hang
baby
on.
you?
I've got this.
Chris is just fine.
I'm fine.
Resourceful
Do
now.
you want me to get you, Henry?
Yeah, is there what
Oh, I can free you guys. What am I doing?
Yeah, what?
Why didn't we think of this earlier?
Is that a thing? Sure.
That's pretty ranchy. Gosh.
Guys, a red light just went on that camera.
Oh.
I think we're visible now.
Oh, good.
That being said,
I'm having a miserable time.
thank you.
Agony,
I'm
pain,
evil.
misery.
I have blood on me, and it's not way
Oh,
too
there's blood
fucking
in
much.
me.
There's blood in me. Where we go? Oh, you're drinking it. Yeah.
I didn't actually like that. I was thinking
Okay,
like,
yeah.
meant to maybe, but that is
Do we want to, like, we have cameras rolling. Like, do we want to prioritize leaving? We could like, I have dice and shit. We could. Oh, I guess people wouldn't be able to see like the fun little images and hear the fun little music, right?
Yeah, like, what's the point?
Yeah, if people
We
can't
have to
like.
think of the viewing audience.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I'd make this recipe again. The ranch is avocado light.
Oh, that is blood.
The chicken is.
But tasteable.
Yeah, can I get?
The blood?
Yeah, like I tried it earlier. It's pretty
Sure.
good.
I can't reach for
Henry,
it.
can you pass that to me?
No.
What the fuck, man?
Here, I'll get you that.
Why are your hands so wet?
Blood.
Oh, that's wine? Okay.
Ow.
Weren't you there for you?
Yeah, that didn't really. The problem
Oh
is.
yeah, sorry. I mean, again, I've been asleep for like 10 months. Have there been streams
problem is
while I've been gone?
More just that my. Yeah, you can.
You've been more popular than ever before.
I don't think that's
Viewership is
true.
skyrocketing. Ska
Whatever
is.
MeaslyMeal's doing, he's doing it. Oh, thank you.
Yeah,
For sure.
I know. Chris?
Ooh, thank you. Oh my goodness. Wow.
Yeah, of course. It's like, yeah, like, so like the stream's been doing okay? Or,
Hey, can I-
oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah.
Thank you. Oh yeah.
Ow. Yeah. You were streaming the other night with fellow squad playing some Overwatch.
Yeah.
I think.
Although you weren't. I think it was
Overwatch
maybe a.
what?
Overwatch
Two.
2's out now.
And yeah, Overwatch 2.
They made a
It's
sequel.
crazy.
Is it any good?
It's basically Overwatch 1.
Oh, so no.
I think it's free though, isn't it?
Yeah, it has a battle pass though.
Well, this
Fuck.
is really fun. Go
They made
forward.
Fortnite into Overwatch.
It's only 2 shots, don't worry. Wow, I mean,
Oh, yeah.
that's great. I think, okay. I'm pretty sure that I don't hear, I think I've heard his big Cadillac leaving the driveway. The light on the camera is still on, so it's still visible. Now you guys are all allergic to chicken, right?
Yes,
Of course,
that's
yeah.
why I don't have me in front of me.
Oh, so you're really allergic to blood, right, Chris? So like,
Yes.
if you keep eating this, it's gonna cause you to die.
Cause me to
Soon,
die.
yeah.
And then if I die, I can't play Vernon anymore.
And so then we'll be able to recast Mr. Neal as Vernon, which I think is his goal with all of this.
Must be.
No,
That
it
makes
must be.
sense.
You
Yeah.
want to play Vernon?
Yeah, so that's good. I mean, how has Surf and Turf been going? Is he taking it in any wild directions? Also, I guess he's sick of being me on Surf and Turf, so he's gonna be you guys and I'll be me now?
I don't know if we've actually recorded an episode since you've been gone.
Oh, in the last 10 months,
Yeah.
really? Wow. I mean,
I think we maybe did one, but then there was a whole thing with
It got
Alex with M3.
Yeah.
He redeemed
we're
his.
not killed this guy yet?
He redeemed his Burger King token.
What?
You're printing out Burger King
Yeah.
tokens now?
You've given out 4 burger. Sorry, should I be talking to the camera for this exposition?
Oh yeah, probably, sir.
That's the audience now.
You've given out 4 Burger King tokens, which can be redeemed at any time to create a stream of any of the recipients choosing.
And it could be a stream that was already happening. Man, this is a really good automatic tripod.
Yeah,
It could be a
Mr.
stream
Neal
that
costs money.
I wasn't planning on doing. It could be Henry could give me a coin at 3 o'clock in the morning and I could start streaming then and there. So keep an eye out, viewing audience, if we all make it through this evening. Now, I will say when we get out of here, boy, now Chris was hungry. When we make it out of here, we're gonna need to run. If we reach any of the Bog's classic Wi-Fi bushes, I think is what we established last time, we're gonna be
I think
there.
it's canon, I guess.
Yeah, wow.
Are we in the bog right now?
I mean, my house is in the Bog.
How is it, by the way?
Oh, it's really good.
Yeah, I'm so sorry that
I was
you weren't able
surprised
to get
considering
tickets.
the duress that it was prepared under. And Mr. Meal really knows his stuff.
Yeah, he gives, I mean, it's better ingredients.
He brings the best out of people.
Man, maybe he'd be a good Vernon. Yeah.
Maybe he would be a... Let's not think about that for now.
Maybe the surf and turf is the measly meal we made along the way.
And that's
Oh.
beautiful.
Yeah, that's surf and turf.
Not surfing dirt.
That's
Okay. Wow.
Hey, guys, look at us.
Who'd have thought, huh?
Yeah, who'd have thought?
Who'd have thought?
Wow.
Oh, thank you. It's lovely, right?
There's a lot of, I gotta say, there's also a lot of like lettuce and residue floating in this.
Wow. Smoky vintage on this
Yeah,
bad boy.
really.
Wow.
Man, just
Please?
Yeah.
That looks like mouthwash.
It really tastes like mouthwash.
Do you wanna taste mine?
No, it's like pineapple. There's no pineapple in this. It's peach and coconut. That's incredible. I remember everybody, if you were traveling and carefully watching along at home, you too can recreate all these beverages directly as made on stream tonight. Now, if you're watching this at home, please know that I am in peril, my friends are in peril, and if you narc us out, if that guy shows up again and asks where we went, don't fucking say anything, okay? Okay? Rad. Alright, well, I think it's time for us to go.
I would like to go too. That would.
Well, if I know my way out of here, come on, guys. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Let's get on out.
Are we actually getting out?
Yes.
Woo!
Woo!
It's been so long.
Oh, goodness, fresh air.
Fresh air.
Oh.
Fucking wait. Oh. Damn it! One more time.
Wait, we're back here.
What?
Fit.
Shit.
Oh, he's coming. Ah, run.
Ooh,
I'm back.
I'm back.
How's my
How's my favorite stream?
Now that's
That's
curious,
curious,
isn't it?
isn't it?
Seems my
Seems
streamer
like
has
a
escaped.
streamer has escaped.
There will be.
Well, to make it dark, we'll
nonsense for this. But until
happens.
catch us next time on
Twitch.tv/Measly.
and make sure to donate.